Alright, now we are back with the next episode, episode 22. And there's a lot going on in this one. So, I've just gotten that eyeball, and now I'm heading back. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna cover a lot of ground right here. If I'm smart, I'll save it. Yeah, I'm smart. Now what we have to do is head upstairs and go back across the train, or the cable car I mean, and hit up that door. Use the eyeball, because you need to use that eyeball for the retinal scanner. And this part I think just skips because there's no enemies there to attack you, so no big deal. Alright, this next part, there's a lot to be careful on, because when you go into this next area, if you take a few steps, a truck will come at you, and you need to shoot that truck until it catches fire, and then you need to back up, because there's a specific spot that it will crash into after you shoot it enough. So you got to make sure you're not too far up on the path. And there's Bowser's Castle. Right here, you can just snipe these guys. I don't even think they'll realize what's going on. You can just stand back and snipe these guys before the truck spawns. And I'm a pretty decent sniper on this game. And it's not exactly easy to snipe on Resident Evil, especially with a GameCube controller. It's got that tiny ass right analog stick called the C stick. It's not like any analog stick on any other controller at all. It's like really small and awkward. So right here, this truck comes to life and starts charging my ass. So you just gotta pound it with bullets until it catches fire. And then right where I'm standing is where it's gonna crash. So I need to catch it on fire, then move out of the way. Right here, I think I realized, oh shit, I need to back up. And I was hoping Ashley would back up in time, and she did. But the next part, there's going to be money in this truck. You just got to go past it and turn to the right a little bit. But right as soon as you get here, enemies spawn behind you and start rushing the shit out of you. So be ready for that one. That's like 6 people. They just instantaneously spawn and start just charging your ass. So that's why I always have a couple grenades saved in case of something like that. And I think I threw my other one too. Oh, this one lands perfectly. They all just run right on top of it. And you need to remember that flash and incendiary grenades will explode on contact, but a hand grenade, a normal one, will bounce a little bit. So keep that in mind whenever you're throwing grenades. Gotta check those barrels off to the side, make sure you don't leave any loot behind. I have this habit in every game I play where I have to look everywhere. I have to go every spot I can see and check and see if there's something there. And an angry mob is chasing me. It's like 30 people. Yeah, I actually have to fight mobs like that later. It gets ridiculous because, like I said in the last episode, this playthrough right here was one of the most unlucky, more difficult playthroughs I've actually had to do. It's more difficult than my first ever playthrough before I even knew anything about this game. I don't know why that is either, because I just started up a new game and put it on normal difficulty, and I don't know, man. I had to fight a shit ton of enemies. A shit ton. So we managed to draw up that drawbridge and save ourselves. It turns out Ashley isn't completely worthless after all. That's the end of that chapter, so starting up a new chapter. You're now in the castle, which this part of the game, a lot of Resident Evil fans, like hardcore original Resident Evil fans, didn't really like, because they say it seems to take away from the aspect of Resident Evil, which I can understand, but I don't know. I don't really mind. I was never hugely into Resident Evil games before this one, because the controls and the camera and style and everything was just so awkward. So when this game came out, I thought it was just a godsend to the series. And right here, for like 2 minutes, I waste time just reorganizing my my attaché case after I sell this, and so I cut that part out. So I cut out about 2 minutes of me just doing nothing, so you guys don't have to watch that. But right here, I bought the new case, the bigger case, and I'm contemplating on what weapons I should buy. I end up buying the blacktail right there, and the riot gun, which is the new shotgun. And right here, I'm tuning up my weapons now that I've bought. I tune up the TMP, my blacktail, which is the best pistol in the game, in my opinion, because it's really steady and you don't need a stock for it. So like the Red 9, it's really steady and powerful if you've got the stock, but the blacktail is just really accurate and steady without even needing a stock, so you don't even have to have a stock to take up place. And like I said, I got the new sniper rifle. And when I first played through this game, I bought the scope for it. But I mean, it comes with a pretty decent scope, so you don't need to buy the other scope for it. It's pretty much just a waste of space. Alright, so I'm equipping my pistol, but I'm about to re-equip my sniper, because it's going to be one of the more snipe necessary parts of the game. Pretty much throughout a lot of the castle, and in the laboratory when you fight the regenerators, that's when you're really going to need your sniper. So and right now I'm about to get my snipe down on. About to turn into hysteria, or I got your pistola. Start taking faces off.
Wait.
And there goes one hit. And the next one for the on-screen double.
Follow me.
I thought it was a clever spot to put the new sniper rifle and for that merchant right there at the beginning, because it kind of emphasizes, hey, you're probably going to need this, because throughout the game, this is one of the cooler scenes of the game when they blow that up. Right now I'm just trying to look for barrels, because usually by those catapults, for some reason they seem to put barrels right beside their catapults that'll just blow their asses up, and it's really a really dumb idea, but you know, these guys aren't very smart. Maybe they need that to fuel the catapult. I don't know, or to light the boulders that they're firing off on fire. So I guess there might be a somewhat of an explanation of why they need giant exploding barrels next to their catapults, but I don't know, it just seems kind of stupid. So you turn down here to the left, and there's a cannon. Kind of gives you a hint as to what's going to come next, and there's some boxes with some goodies to loot. Oh man, I'm yawning like crazy right now. I got a full 8 hours of sleep, so I don't fucking know what's going on. Right here, I'm just kind of looking around, and I remember there's a little spot up here to the right. You can just aim through this window, and you'll take out this little nuisance over here. Really dumb location to put your barrel. And right here, if you walk out this way a little ways, it'll actually trigger enemies behind you to come for the flank. So I remembered that, because I actually saw it in a playthrough, or a let's play of this other guy.
Wait.
And he did the same thing, except when he did it, they were already coming, and one of those catapults actually hit his enemies and killed like 3 of them. So, you know, I unfortunately I'm not that lucky, even though I think I only have 2 enemies chasing me now. Yeah, only 2 of them spawned here, but yeah, when he was playing, the catapult actually hit his enemies and killed them, which was pretty cool. I was trying to do that just to show you guys, but it didn't happen. So I just give this guy the old Chuck Norris and start slicing him up like OJ, and he screams to death. And I'm waiting, but no money or nothing drops, so I have to you know, that's just my luck. So I get Ashley to follow me, and I run out a little bit, and I know that there's going to be a guy with a red robe and a mask, so you can't shoot him in the face. And right here I'm just hoping to God Ashley doesn't get hit by a fucking catapult. And I switched my shotgun, but I hate this view right here. I just could not see him, and he ends up getting a good hit on me. But you know, it's all good. I got my shotgun, and I give him the business. And a little teabag too. So of course I'm gonna do my looting, because they keep apparently they keep yellow herbs in treasure chests for some reason. You know, I'm not really sure what that's all about. But I just look around. Fuck. Ugh, yawn. Alright. Break open a box with my knife, and now I'm heading out. And you're gonna need your sniper again. There's no more enemies, there's just guys up there. I get one good shot on that barrel, and there's still one more catapult I have to deal with. And this last catapult, actually, I don't think you can shoot a barrel. I don't think there's a barrel nearby. I think you actually have to shoot the guy. But you're safe in this little hut thing right here. What are these parts of a castle wall called? If anybody knows, they're like the little parts in the corners with the towers, like a lookout post. If anybody knows like the actual name of it, let me know, because I'm pretty sure there's like a specific name for this little area of the castle wall. So yeah, if you guys know that, fucking let me know. And you just operate this crank, tap A really fucking fast, faster than any human being can possibly tap it, and it brings up the cannon that was down below. And for some reason these guys thought it would be smart to put a cannon facing their castle. So, you know, it's another one of these really stupid things that doesn't really make sense. And you just fire off the cannon, and yeah, they put a fully loaded cannon facing the castle doors. So that's a fail on their part. So yeah, that should be the end of, almost the end. Oh yes, don't forget to go back here and get this. I almost forgot it. It's that gives you like 10 or 12,000 pesetas, so it's a pretty good price. So yeah, that'll be the end of this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and have an excellent day.